day one of prep. So by the time people see this video, they're probably going to be wondering why. I just told people that I wasn't going to compete until 2022 to kind of, I guess you could say, get them off my tail and this and that, because sometimes when you're prepping, people just bombard you with so many questions and things like that. And I know, it's good for engagement, but I guess at that particular time, I was just starting school. So it was not necessarily something that I wanted at that time, but I am about 8 weeks into my program. I think I got a good handle on things. I'm ahead on most of my assignments, and for the most part, it's been pretty good. So I'm liking the way things are going. So just got to keep that momentum. But anyways, I am around 217 right now. I anticipate that I will step on stage around 190, maybe just a bit below that. Even though I do have visible abs, I think people who are uninitiated when it comes to prep don't know how the difference between lean, which is, I guess you could say, what I am right now, and stage lean. And being truly stage lean, dry, vascular, full, that takes time, and that takes technique and things like that. So I really just want to compete. Didn't get to compete in 2020, obviously due to COVID, and I just want to step on stage. And the competition will literally be right where school ends, so it's going to be a a good time. Let's go ahead and throw a prep, which is stressful, on top of an already stressful end of the school year. But so far, my training days, I'm training 5 days a week. Fridays and Mondays are my days off. Those days I just do about an hour of cardio. My calories on those days are 250 protein, 250 carb, and 100 fat. And then on training days, it's around 230 protein, about 300 carb, and about 80 fat. So I drop the carbs pretty significantly on my non-training days. And for the most part, I would say that my fat, I rarely ever hit my fat goal. I mean, obviously, if I'm eating something like mod and junk, it'll be easy. But when you're trying to get in as much volume and nutrition as you can, it's a lot more of a challenge. So training 5 days a week. So Tuesday, it's back, shoulders, upper back, and arms. Wednesday is legs. Due to my back injury, that's been kind of, pretty persistent, but it's better now. I do leg extensions, hamstring curls, split squats, and then calf raises. So that's it. I'm a physique athlete, so it's not necessarily that important that I train them, but I definitely try to get them in. And then Thursday is vertical push day. So that's, obviously chest, delts, and also arms. Friday is rest. Saturday is more of a vertical pull day. Shoulders, arms, no upper back work though. And then Sunday is push, horizontal. So was able to peel off a considerable amount of weight on my bench press. So I was able to hit 290 for 3 reps. I honestly could have gotten 4, and I could have gone up to 300 pounds, but I didn't have a spotter. So, and when it comes to stuff like that, there's a certain level of trust when it comes to spotting. And I'm not just gonna grab some random guy in the gym and be like, hey bro, can you spot me? And then he's touching the bar. He doesn't know how to grab it. I mean, for me, it's just, I'd rather just not go as heavy. It was 10 pounds more than the previous week. So, I'm not too upset about it, so it was a PR. Right now, food focus is extremely low, which is pretty surprising, considering I'm knee deep in a prep. When I was natural, my preps would usually be about 20 to 24 weeks. This one has been about 12 weeks, so half of that, but I'm also like significantly leaner coming into it. So I anticipate in about 4 weeks, I'll probably drop around 4% body fat. And that'll probably put me at around probably 10. And then those following 4 weeks, I'll probably drop down to 6% body fat. I'm gonna add a few thermogenics like yohimbine, might add clenbuterol. I'm not gonna add thyroid hormone. I just don't think it's necessary. My metabolism doesn't dip too much when I prep. So I feel like if you're just like one of those people, like you just have trouble getting lean, or you just don't want to diet that hard, you can throw in thyroid hormone. But I just think for the most part, with the amount of drugs that I'm taking, I just don't want to ramp up my system that much. So I'll just focus more on the diet and everything else. So, and also on my non-training days, I am doing like a modified intermittent fasting. So I actually won't have my first meal until like around 11, and it's only going to be like protein and fat. So I'll do like eggs and salmon, or I'll do like, you know, some deli turkey and some almond butter or something like that. And then I won't have my next snack until about 2, because I have a lecture at 2:30. And then I'll start actually eating like more full meals, like around 5 or so. And the reason why is because just better productivity and stuff like that. But days that I train, the meals are coming in basically throughout the day to maximize muscle protein synthesis and everything else. Right now my step count is around 15,000 steps a day. So on non-training days, I am doing cardio on those days, so I guess it's a little bit of a misnomer. On non-training days, I'll wake up and I'll go for a walk. My walks are around 30 to 40 minutes. And as I'm going on my walk, I'll like mentally kind of go through my head, picture me getting a 4.0, visualization, picture me getting first place, and all these other things, because it's just important that you do that consistently. And then I'll walk, go home, shower, and then around 5 o'clock, that's when I'll head to the gym and I'll do my cardio. Usually it's stairs, but they only have one stair unit at the gym, so if that's not available, I will go on the treadmill. I will put it at a very high incline and I'll walk for an hour, and then afterwards I'll do like abs or something. So that's it. That is my prep in a nutshell. Right now I'm only going to post videos probably twice a week. I'll try to make it, one it'll be training, one will be diet, so you guys can just see a variety. If the meals are exactly the same as like the previous video, I'm probably not, but I think have a month of content at least just from that. I really don't know what else to post. I guess I can do like, talk about like my drug protocols, which I do myself. I'm not one of these bros who just have a very basic level of understanding. I mean, throughout my undergraduate, I took a year of physiology, and I'm taking more physiology, now that I'm at the upper division level, graduate study level. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's the prep. Today's video will be a full day of eating on a non-training day, so stay tuned. What is up, beautiful people? Excuse the bags under my eyes. I slept well last night, but I think it's just the stress of school and staring at a screen all day is giving me perma bags. So today is going to be a non-training day, full day of eating, and then probably next week I'll shoot a training day, full day of eating. It just depends on my schedule. Mondays tend to be one of those days where it's like, let's see how the week goes and we'll go from there. But meal number 1, I have 2 whole eggs, 270 grams of egg whites, or egg beaters actually. I like egg beaters better than egg whites. Easier to cook, they taste better, so that's what I'm going. And then I put some of that seasoning that you put on your popcorn. I use that to add some flavor to it, so I like it a lot. And this is nacho cheddar, and then I have 6 ounces of steak. So I will put the macros right here, that way you can see it. I don't know off the top of my head what they are. I mean, obviously this is going to be almost like actually no carbs. It's going to be excluding carbs, and then you know, a shit ton of protein and a modest amount of fat, because most of the fat's going to be coming from the eggs, because that's a very lean cut of steak. But probably like around 11 o'clock I'll have like a protein shake. I like to front load my protein, because what I notice is as the day goes on I tend to have a drop in my appetite. So I wasn't going to eat this until like around 10, but after that walk at around 6,000 steps, so like close to 3 miles, so I'm pretty hungry. So I'm gonna take this down, I'm gonna fuck shit up. I got an 8:30 lecture, and we'll see what happens, so stay tuned. Hello beautiful people, I just got back from town, did laundry today, so now I'm gonna do a article review for my class, do some studying. I have a lecture at 2:30, so I'm gonna have an hour to do this, and then I'm gonna try to get some more reading in, some more studying, just looking over notes and things like that. So yeah, but anyways, this is a full day of eating, so let's talk about that. Got meal number 2. I got broccoli. This is about 2 cups of broccoli and 6 ounces of steak again. I was actually supposed to have baby carrots, but the baby carrots went bad, and that's what happens when you don't eat vegetables very often. You end up throwing a lot of shit out. So the baby carrots are no longer. Anyways, I'm gonna take this down. I'll put the macros up on the screen for this meal, and at the end of the day I will do a tally. So remember, I am trying to cut body fat right now, so the idea is to eat the most amount of calories possible while allowing myself to lose fat. So I got 10 weeks to do this, so stay tuned for my next snack, which I'll consume probably after my lecture, so stay tuned. Oh my god, I have so much to do today. Anyways, I have a lecture in 10 minutes, so I am going to jump on this Zoom lecture. I will actually be on campus all day tomorrow. So I just have one more assignment to submit today, so I've submitted a total of 3 assignments. But that's not what this video is about, but I'm in school, guys, so you're going to hear me talk about it sometimes because it's a focal point in my life. Snack number 2, this is a scoop of whey protein and a scoop of creatine. I'm just gonna sip this throughout my lecture, and then right after my lecture, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna get some steps in. Typically, I would go to the gym and do cardio, but I honestly don't feel like taking, you know, a good 20 to 30 minutes to drive there just to do cardio, so I'm just gonna walk here. So probably get about 13,000 steps by the end of the day. I'll have some yogurt and everything when I get back, and then my final meal, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, meal, or I have no idea what meal this is now, I just had a brain fart. But anyways, protein shake going down, gonna sit in on this lecture and see what's up, so stay tuned. We made it. Yes, I moved from this place. After my lecture, I went on a nice little walk, and then I stopped by the local supplement store. Let me fix this camera, because this angle is fucking basura, which is Spanish for garbage. But went to the supplement store down the street, and damn, 1,400 steps today, 6.6 miles. Not bad for a rest day. And so far, I still have one more meal, but I'm probably not going to film it, so you guys are just going to have to believe me that I ate it. But with that final meal, plus what I have here, which is actually my snack, but I have about 200 grams of blueberries, about 2 cups of Greek yogurt, and about 3 tablespoons of almond butter. And then I'm going to take down this MRE bar with it. My total calories are going to be around 2,300, protein's going to be 250, carbs are going to be 130, and fat's going to be 70. So, not bad in terms of my daily caloric intake goes. I'm probably a little under what I should be eating, but it's a rest day, my physical activity is high, so it's fine. I'm just going to eat more tomorrow, probably go by the store. Yeah, I got a fuck ton of hair, guys. Just wear a hat. Just because my hair is really curly. I've never liked my hair. I have this like really coarse, thick, frizzy Italian hair. My dad was Italian, my mom was Mexican, so fuck my hair. But anyways, I'm happy I have it, especially now that I'm taking a shit ton of drugs. But that's my meal for today. That's everything in a nutshell, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or anything that you you know, think I should do to make my videos more entertaining, you know, just be like, you fucking suck. Feel free to drop it in below. So anyways, take care, everybody. Have a good day.